Check, can you hear me? Check, check, check.
Check, check. I'm getting. இன்னைக்காச்சும் இருப்பீங்களா போயிடுவீங்களா?
ஏய் இருப்பேன்ப்பா.
பார்ப்போம். உங்க ஷூட் முடிஞ்சுச்சா?
பாஸ்கெட் பால் முடிஞ்சுதா?
பார்த்தேனே அதான்.
ஆஸ்திரேலியா ஜேகே வச்சிட்டோம்ல, தோல் மேல தூக்கி.
பார்த்தேன் அடிவேதெல்லாம் இது.
என்ன? எப்படி?
ஆ, எங்க
புஸ்
பெங்களூர்லையா?
புஸ் நல்லாதான் இருக்குதுங்க. விட முடியுமா?
முத நாள்ல இருந்து வெயிட் பண்ணீங்க போல.
சீச்சே, அதுக்கு முன்னாடில இருந்து.
இல்லையே, அதுக்கு முன்னாடி என் கூட தானே இருக்க மாதிரி பிளான் பண்ணோம் நம்ம.
ஆமால.
எப்போ எப்போன்னு வெயிட் பண்ணீங்க போல.
இல்ல அருமையா விளையாடுச்சுங்கடா.
அப்படியா?
ம்.
பார்த்தேன் பார்த்தேன்.
எங்க இவன் வந்தானா ராஜ் திரும்பி?
செக் 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 செக்.
Good afternoon, Yuva Kabaddi Mansoon edition. This is match number 17. Periyar Panthers will be taking on Sindh Sonics.
Let them take on Radhika. It's okay.
Good morning, Naveen.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to match number 17 here in the Yuva Kabaddi Series Monsoon edition. Periyar Panthers taking on the Sindh Sonics. Periyar Panthers, of course, placed very, very well currently in the points table with a lot of top performers for themselves. But the Sindh Sonics, of course, they've been struggling. But the lineup for today, the first game we saw how Humpy Heroes were completely dominant over Maratha Marvels, and now we have the Sindh Sonics been taking on the Periyar Panthers, and after that we have the Aravali Arrows versus the Taroba Tigers, and Murtal Magnets will take on Panchala Pride, and Vijaynagar Weaves will take on the Kaziranga Rhinos. The healthcare partners for us for this monsoon edition is Genetic Super Specialty Hospitals, and also spreading across the Kabaddi voice across the cities, Radio City 91.1, and this is the all-important points table for this monsoon edition, which is powered by Fan Code. Still, Kaziranga Rhinos hold that top position because they are the only team without a single loss yet. But look at what's there in the bottom of it. Sindh Sonics without a single win, and the last two teams will be eliminated. So Tadoba Tigers still struggling for the first win, and Sindh Sonics still struggling for their first win. But the Periyar Panthers are there in the middle, as they have just won that first game, and that game victory came courtesy a very, very fabulous bit of raiding by Chetan Sahu, creating a record of 33 points in the previous game against the Taroba Tigers, 62-43. Let's go to Bishwajit Singh for welcoming the players on the match.
Thank you, Naveen. And now it's time to call both the teams on the mat. Please welcome Periyar Panthers. And now, please welcome Sindh Sonics.
Thank you, Bishwajit. And Sindh Sonics were searching their first victory of this monsoon edition. Will be taking on the Periyar Panthers, as Sandeep and Vijay will be guarding the corners, and then Ajay Gulia with Ajay Pandit will be there raiding in. But supporting Chetan Sahu, of course, in the raiding department, and Ravi and Gaurav Chilo will be there for guarding the towers, as Akshay, Ankush, Sumit, Prince and Ritik will be in the substitution lines along with the coach Surinder Singh. And along with me is my very good friend Radhika Reddy. I welcome you, Radhika. Good morning, to introduce the Sindh Sonics team for us.
Thank you so much, Naveen. Yes, the Sindh Sonics, they played 3 matches, but they're still looking for their first win. So let's hope the starting 7 would pull up their shoes and get that first win for them. The far corners, right and left, would be Saurav Kumar and Vishal Patyal. And in the in positions and also as a centerman raiders, the 3 would be Sanskar Mishra, Balraj Singh and Rahul Kumar, and the cover positions would be Umesh and also Vinod Kumar. So, if you look into the starting 7, except for Balraj, nobody has really performed well, Naveen, so that, the rest of the team need to coordinate in order to get in place.
Yes, they'll have to play around Balraj and Vishal Patyal, isn't it? Especially the likes of Sanskar Mishra and the skipper Saurav Kumar. Because when you are having Chetan Sahu on the other side coming towards you, you will have to get that defense sorted, especially support Vishal Patyal very, very importantly. And just looking at the recorded toss, this is what happened. Onto our left was Sindh Sonics in dark blue, and in white is Periyar Panthers. It was Periyar Panthers who won the toss, and they had selected the court as well. So that is so important to have your combination right, Radhika. This is what we're talking about. Of course, now what will happen is there will be a first raid that will be coming in from maybe Balraj Singh or even Umesh Potre. But all importantly, what you have to do is you have to play to stop this man, Chetan Sahu. 3 matches, 51 raid points. My God, that's a Herculean effort. And in the last match against the Taroba Tigers, 33 raid points. It's a record. It's a record that's been set in this monsoon edition. And Radhika, we've seen a lot of raiders tumbling upon all the records. 33 All right, that's the first one for me.
Yes, and we talk about who it is Vishal here for Sindh Sonics. He's done quite well for Sindh Sonics as well, but then it's so important to work in tandem. He played 3 matches, he just got about 8 tackles, which is, fair enough for among the team. Tackle strike rate is 42. 42, I mean, for a defender, it's okay. But then the Raiders also need to pull up. That's what we say. A team working in tandem is so important for especially Sindh Sonics today.
Definitely, because they cannot let the things slip away for a very long time. The skipper there, right there, and for the Periyar Panthers, it'll be a happy squad. There you go. Once again, Periyar Panthers just making it all set for themselves, and now we will be waiting for that countdown to go. Before that, we have the 3 matches played and 2 won and 1 loss confirmation for the Periyar Panthers. Even with such a strong team, they lost their first match, remember, against Murthal Magnets. It was a revenge match for Murthal Magnets. They lost it, but Sindh Sonics, now they need to take revenge from all the other teams, because it is like a it's a 3-match losing streak.
It's so unfair for us, we just, making fun of it, but then it's so mentally, draining for the players when you come onto the mat with a 3-match losing streak. So let's hope they get on positive shoes, and let's wish they do it well.
Absolutely. Let's go in for the countdown now first. We all set to begin match number 17. It'll be the first raid that'll be coming in from, I guess, the Sindh Sonics. I'll be wondering if Balraj Singh can start proceedings off really nicely, or will it be Sanskar Mishra? Because the beginning is so important. It is Sanskar Mishra, as we expected, from the left to right of our screens. The dark blue jersey is Sindh Sonics, and he starts off well. It starts off really well. Again, skipper Saurav Kumar, correction there, right corner, Vijay, who did not cover up on the angle. Radhika, good beginning.
When you go for block, just let your hands free. It's a tiny error from Periyar Panthers. They just thought, let us go with a positive edge, start right from the word go. But then it's not always, working in your favor. This is Ajay Gulia coming in for Periyar Panthers, and he claims a running hand touch on the left corner. That is Vishal we'll be talking about, because he is one of the prominent left corners.
Number 10 out.
Oh, he's taken off the big man already. There you go, swift toe touch, and then Vishal Patial. Backtracking skills should have been much better when you are the top defender of the team and the team is lying on you. And now the team will rely on Balraj Singh's raiding skills. He has to get some important points, and that will help. That will really help. And against a very strong left corner like Sandeep, what Balraj Singh has done, he's not gone for the kick himself. It's the error from Sandeep which gave him the point.
Absolutely, timing wasn't right there for the ankle hold. So, in the first 1.5 minutes, it's a positive sign that, Sindh Sonics are leading with 1 point there. They've got 2 raid points, in fact, for that. And now it is Ajay Gulia. He is claiming it. Out of bounds. A bonus is being claimed by Ajay Gulia, but there was no contact with the defender. Getting into the lobby is invalid. So let's see what happened there. Yeah, bonus is being done, but then the right cover did not touch him.
Yeah. There, Umesh Porte did well to be away from the contact. He got the bonus, but still, importantly, he's off the court. So important for the Sanskar Mishra to keep up this pressure going. He's got all the important skills that he wants as a good raider, tall and very agile on the feet. He has to support Balraj Singh today. And the coaching staff with Arvind Ojha will be thinking that can Sindh Sonics pull off a victory here. Left raider Ajay Pandit comes along.
I mean, the footwork is just close to the back line, so he doesn't do any harm to the team. Now he just goes back empty-handed. So that's the first empty raid we have seen so far, Naveen. And this is Balraj. In the last match, he scored about 13 raid points, leading scorer for Sindh Sonics. But then again, it is a task for him to play against the Periyar Panthers today. So let's hope he does it well and gets that first victory for the team.
Much needed, much needed. See, the issue with Balraj is he's not got good support, either by Sanskar Mishra. And now I think there's a quick raid that will be put in by Vijay from the right corner. He just rushed in. Yeah, that's it. Playing on the do-or-die raids. All important. Yeah, there you go. Surinder Singh for the Periyar Panthers watches on the proceedings. The coach now. Do-or-die raid. Ankle hold attempted and he'll be pinned down. Rahul Kumar Gope. What a strong ankle hold coming in from that right corner once again. This is brilliance at its best by Vijay.
Absolutely. This is what we wanted when people go for support from the left wing of the defense. He just went in blocking. So that did not let the raider escape. And this is do-or-die raid for Periyar Panthers. This is Ajay Pandit. Bonus available. So a bit positive if he wants to finish off the do-or-die raid. Yes, he executes the bonus skill there.
It's so easily done, isn't it, Radhika? On the nose of the right corner and against Balraj, who's a raider. He knows he will not come in for the surprise ankle holds. Easy, confident. Yes, he is, and he has successfully done that. Oh my God, I should say this. Where Saurav Kumar, the skipper in the right corner, should have been little more scarier against that do-or-die raid.
Yeah, when as we talk about different people doing different kind of bonus skills, the bonus skill which Ajay has put in, he was facing towards the midline. So it would be 100% successful because he was facing towards the midline. That means his leading foot is already, far ahead of the bonus line. Only then he'll be able to face the midline. If you are traveling towards the parallel ways of the, say about the bonus line and all, there would be chances of missing it. But the way you do the bonus will also give confidence to their feet.
Absolutely. And then we have Surinder Singh ji actually substituting two players immediately as Sumit has come on, and now this is Akshit Dhul who's come on. Akshit and Sumit, so both of them replaced from the bench, and he proves. He fires. The hand toss getting on to the left cover. Bonus +1. What a beginning for Akshit Dhul now.
Now this is what I said, when you do a bonus skill like this, there would be 100% chances you getting it. So same skill executed, and that was multiple points. Look at how, the champions will remain champions, The positive edge of Periyar Panthers, though they have started late, they are taking the grip of the match now.
Very much. And there you go, Sumit. As I said, he was being inducted in by Surinder Singh, the coach. Immediately after the bonus attempt, came across from the right cover, blocked him, and said, okay, Sanskar Mishra, go back on the bench. But yeah, you were saying about the teams who are on top half of the table. Why they are able to be there is because of cohesive efforts. It's not just single players. There you go, double angle hold attempted. And this is the cohesive effort that we want to see from Sindh Sonics. And they've got it this time.
Umesh from the right corner, brilliant dive tackle. Perfect timing. And when you do dive tackle on both the ankles, there's no way that the raider would escape.
Yes, even with the likes of Akshit Dhul, he did well. Very nicely executed. Now, Balraj, I know he's not got support from the raiders, the other support raiders, but his main intention is to remain on the mat. And he's done well until now. He did not get involved himself in some unwanted tackles. And this is A very, very good anti-block that he put across against Vijay. He went in and towards the midline easily, Radhika there.
Absolutely, the turning was perfect. When you go for those blocks, just let your hands free. Only then you will have the grip over the radar. Just don't miss on those basic skills. And he gets into the lobby after touching the left corner. That's a good one. I think that the left corner is again Vishal we've been talking about.
1 point, Periyar
Yeah.
Panthers.
And see how easily Periyar Panthers can score points. This is Ajay Gulia, the support raider. He comes in and he takes off the top defender of the court for Sindh Sonics. And Rahul Kumar should actually understand that Balraj is doing his best. He just has to be there, try for those bonus points. Just be on the mat, just stay there. Don't reduce the number of players, especially the raiders. Yeah, did well. Akshit Dul comes along. Now, he's got a point to prove, is it? Because, yeah.
No, I'm wondering why is Chetan Sahu not been sent for raid so far? It's been nearly 9 minutes over the match, and you have one of the best raiders in the squad. Why is he not sent for a single raid?
Right. 2 more points for Akshit Dul. As we speak about Chetan Sahu, the error coming in. This time, Saurav Kumar does not get the ankle hold as he did in the previous occasion on Akshit Dul. Akshit Dul taking the revenge back.
Brilliant. The way he, just takes that little leap when he wanted to reach that midline, that gave him an extra edge to reach the midline. That's a good one. Maybe I thought, why Chetan is not being sent. They wanted to try the rest of the team as well. And if things go beyond their limit, then Chetan would step in.
1 point.
Very much. Because now the defense is also trying to left corner on Balraj Singh. There you go. He went in and then the support came so quickly. Ravi was in a flash to support the left corner and Akshit Dul gets it easy once again. When Akshit Dul was there in the previous occasion, Saurav Kumar committed the error of going for the diving ankle hold. He got at least one leg, but this time, not even a single leg being taken. And Sindh Sonics now last man standing.
Now, patience is the only key to get those extra 2 points for Periyar Panthers. And I see, there is no Chetan Sahu in the mix. He's been substituted with the bench strength. Looking at how Sindh Sonics is playing, they wanted to try the bench strength too.
3 point, all out.
And this is the first all-out point for Periyar Panthers.
Yes. Very, very soon in the game. They are not even in that 10 minutes. Yeah, just 10 minutes and 30 seconds gone. And now Sindh Sonics have faced the all-out very early in the game, and it's because of the defensive errors, especially the skipper Saurav Kumar and Vishal Patyal not firing. And once again, if you see what's happening there on that left cover position, Radhika. Yeah, there you go. That is what we wanted to see. He was playing a little more of a high line defense, and he came in, Vinod Kumar. He blocked very, very correctly and nullifying the attack from the raider.
Absolutely, this angle is so important. Taking the raider into your arms when you block it, so that gives you 100% success. That's what has been done. And Balraj Singh, a lot of hopes on him, but this defense of Periyar Panthers not letting him deep in.
Yeah, now very good. He goes in. He's claiming 2 points. Yes, he's got it. And absolutely, Sumit. And of course, the top important left cover, Ravi goes off. He went in and he turned across, but I guess Ravi committed the error there. Radhika, he shouldn't have gone for that, isn't it?
Absolutely. When you have a right raider, it would be the thigh hold for the right cover, not for the left cover. There is no angle when you go for the thigh hold, definitely. So that's an error.
Oh, Binod, you did so well the previous occasion. Now you do not get the angle on Ajay Gulia, and you give away 2 more points.
He goes for the toe touch initially. That was so swift, and the support came in little late, so he swifts in onto the midline. So that's a good one. Sanskar Mishra, he's tall enough. Why don't you, spread your arms and just go for those touch points?
Raider out.
Ah,
1 point.
absolutely.
Periyar
I
Panthers.
completely agree with you there, Radhika, because going into those toe touches is actually getting caught in the crocodile's mouth. Look at that. That ankle hold is as strong as a crocodile's bite because you cannot escape that from Vijay. And that's the second occasion on Sanskar Mishra that's happening. And when you know you can utilize your height to good effect, why don't you use it? And also, just talking about height, I'm mighty impressed with the way Pankaj is playing. In the last game, we saw he's not too tall, he's not too very well built. He understands his body structure very well. He was substituted also because he was not performing in the previous game. He was substituted, but the way he utilizes the body stature is very, very good. Rarely we do see short raiders perform well, isn't it?
There would be, a lot of raiders, when you do not have height to your advantage, they'll pick up skills like, a speed or, try to struggle. You need to overcome whatever you don't have. So that's what you need to put up.
Yeah, absolutely. And Pankaj, what he does? He goes and attacks the legs of the defenders, like the diving hand touches, and he goes in for the cover. He attacks the cover first, and then he goes in and attacks that right corner. He's very good. But now, just talking about height, Sanskar Mishra and Balraj Singh, both are tall. But the error from their end is they are trying the bonus and the toe touches. When the toe touches is not quick enough, you will have to use your long arms. Can we see that from Balraj Singh now?
If you spread your wings, at least, the covers would not, try to get close to you. When you put your hands down and then work on it, the angle for the defenders would be perfect enough to get you in.
Yeah. And see, that is the error once again from Balraj Singh. He does not spread his arms wide open. And with Akshit Dhul, he's not as tall as Balraj or Sanskar Mishra. Look at the way how he is confident. He knows what he is doing. And there you go. He spreads the arms. He spreads it and then gets the running hand touch on the left corner. Wow! It's textbook Kabaddi by Akshit Dhul.
Absolutely. Look at how beautiful the footwork is. Being a left raider, hops in 2 steps ahead and spread his arms, gets in touch with the left corner. And this is Balraj for us. 19-9. So it's about 10 points of a difference with nearly 6 minutes remaining in the first half itself, Naveen. So it looks like a difficult task for Sindh Sonics to even, get ahead in this match now.
Get ahead and also cannot get this defense to commit any errors. Can we? Sumit from right cover comes across and nabs a very strong tie hold on Balraj Singh. Once again, the error not spreading the wings. Because that is where the cover gets confident, isn't it?
Now, super tackle opportunity. And we see number 3 is good enough for the tackles. But then look at the brilliant support and the follow through action. This is a fabulous job and the first super tackle point for us. And we talk about the way she has done it time and again. That's a good one. A revival too.
Very much. Umesh Porte, the right cover generally was there for the super tackle to be attempted. And then he got good support. Very, very good support. Also coming in from that left flank. And the super tackle gave them the multiple points. 2 important points. Yeah, so there is a difference now with Sindh Sonics starting 7 as well as Abhimanyu K comes along. Yeah, Abhimanyu Kumar Yadav.
An opportunity for a revival, and they have revived the Raider because there were only 2 defenders before this.
He's tall. Abhimanyu.
He is absolutely tall, but looks very lanky for me, Naveen. I don't know if he gets into the struggle. Will he be able to push them through? This was an error.
1 point. Sindh Sonics.
Very much. A big mistake by Sumit. Yeah, I thought, there you go. Why was that? What was probably is this a strategy? Because you do not want to. Yeah, just to avoid the super tackle situation.
He wanted to go for a pursuit thinking the Raider would go empty-handed. But then that little pause from the Raider helped him.
Yeah, absolutely.
1 point.
Yeah, very nicely done by Abhimanyu. and also somewhere to take off the super tackle situation for Akshit Dhul. That also helped. And once again, the kick on Saurav Kumar has got another point for the Periyar Panthers. Now Abhimanyu comes in again. Now this time, you just cannot pause in front of Vijay. Thank you so much, says Vijay, as he throws him out of the lobby.
1 point, Periyar Panthers.
I mean, these players are so silently doing their job. Well done. You know, look at how he executes his skill. He's so confident of the grab and he just pushes him off the court. Now that's kind of an attitude the players should have, definitely. But then it's again super tackle opportunity, but no angle ahead. So this is an
Jersey
escape
number
for the
7,
Raider.
1 point, Periyar
Yeah,
Panthers.
Binod, once again. Why do you have to pounce? Why do you have to pounce? Look at that. You've not got the angle right. You haven't even tried to step forward onto that gas and say, okay, let me have the power in my dash. Both of them not working. And Rahul Kumar Gope is now left alone to once again try and see if he can save the Sindh Sonics from the second all-out. Oh, he's got it. He's got Vijay on there. I think it's more of an error from Vijay than the brilliance from the Raider. But currently, Sindh Sonics survive an all-out.
Naveen, that's a smart one. If you see him, you know, he just teased him as if he was going for the bonus. But then he goes for a kick. That was a good one, clever one from this young Raider. And one revival. Let's see if they be able to, you know, get those 2 points tackling Ajay Pandit.
Yeah, they've substituted a defender in the right occasion. Ah, come on. This was not what you needed. Because it was so important to keep Ajay Pandit down. Umesh Porte was there. He came back from the bench, but did not keep his right cheek away. It's a cheek touch.
That's again
11
yet another
6
Raider
out.
is being substituted in place of Rahul. This is a tall Raider. We have seen him doing a clever move just before this raid where the team was on the verge of all out. But then let's see. This is Sanskar Mishra. I'm sorry. Sanskar Mishra is being substituted. 1 versus 7 bonus is being given away. But then now spread your arms and go for those touches.
Ah.
Look at what he's done.
Bonus point.
And why was he
Sindh
standing
Sonics.
there?
Raider out.
Why was he just
1
standing
versus
there after
2
the
point,
hand touch?
Periyar
He just
Panthers.
surrendered himself there, Sanskar Mishra. He stole the bonus. That's okay, but a second all out in the first. There you go. There you go. He just stood there. He just stood there, did not attempt the struggle, and then the support also came.
He was just gone blank there, so that opportunity was rightly taken by the left corner. Now look at the score difference. It's a 12 points. I'm not sure if Sindh Sonics would like to, you know, at least give up a fighting
Bonus plus
face
3
up to them.
point. Bonus plus 3 point.
Right.
Periyar Panthers.
What is this? What is this? It's a super raid. 4-point raid. How did this happen? We were just talking about the Sindh Sonics getting the second all out and coming all in after the all out. And the first raid after the all in is again a 4-point raid. We'll have to see that back once again very quickly. We did not.
Substitution.
Another substitution.
Sindh Sonics.
Abhimanyu will have to wait, and then he has to.
In.
Saurav Kumar comes in. Abhimanyu was ready to raid, has been called back. Oh, the clock also is ticked over. Sanskar Mishra comes in for the last raid of the first half.
That was a
Bonus
running
point.
bonus attempt.
Sindh
Yes,
Sonics.
it's got it. And that's the last
Yes.
raid of the first half, 20 minutes, and Sonics gets away with that bonus point.
Half time.
But very disappointing first half, I should say, for the Sindh Sonics. Really, just 15 and 31. This is 16 there now for the Sindh Sonics after that bonus. But 31 for the Periyar Panthers. They can come back and try and see if they can get the bench in the substitution to have a match practice in the second half. Because Sindh Sonics are currently struggling. They are struggling, and I haven't seen. Yeah.
You're talking about the bench. There is a Chetan there on the bench. So if he comes in, then that would be nothing like it. If you're looking at the match summary, it's 31-16, 19 rate points to 11, 8-4. Now 2 all-out points being taken. So they tick every bit of it. The rating department, the defense department, the all outs, everything else is gone in favor of Periyar Panthers.
Yeah, especially, just don't remind about Chetan Sahu to Sindh Sonics, right? What will happen then? Right, we will slip into a short little break and see if Chetan Sahu can probably come back. But then, it's going to be really exciting 20 minutes. We'll come back soon. Stick with us. Welcome back once again, and as we soak in some of the highlights, this is all the way the Periyar Panthers show in the first half. I'm Navin Chauri, along with me is Radhika Reddy, but live on fan code. This Yuva Kabaddi Mansoon edition, powered by fan code, of course. We're seeing the brilliance of Akshay Dhul, 9 raids and 8 points out of that. He was, remember, did not start in the starting 7. He was substituted out. And Chetan Sahu said, Coach, let me take a break. Let's bring in Akshay Dhul against Sindh Sonics, was struggling in their defense. Vinod Kumar also struggling very much not on cards for the Sindh Sonics currently. But they've gotten some points with Balraj Singh and Sanskar Mishra, but importantly Abhimanyu Kumar, who came in. The rating looks okayish, but you will have to get Vishal Patyal and Saurav Kumar get going in the second half to stop the likes of Ajay Pandit and Ajay Gulia. Right, they have also scored along with Akshay Dhul 8 points out of 9 raids. That's going to be dangerous if you don't stop Akshay Dhul. Right, welcome back. We'll start the second half proceedings. Radhika, do you think any comeback mission will be there from Sindh Sonics?
Especially, when Vishal didn't even, have a single successful tackle. The Raiders on the opposite side are, going for those targeted raids on Vishal. So he's been kept quiet today. And the rest of the defense has just pulled in about 4 points. So that's the concern yet again for Sindh Sonics there. So when you have a lot of hopes on a player and he's been targeted, there's no way that, they have a plan B there.
Yeah, very much. And you know what? Vishal Patyal is not got a good dash, if I have to recall. He's got a good ankle hold, but no good dash. And once again, another raider going down. That's a big one. Sanskar Mishra goes out for the beautiful thigh hold from the right cover, Sumit.
That's a good one. When you have the right covers and the right raiders coming in, when you have the perfect raid raider, just hop one step ahead and you'll get that grip on the thigh. So that's the technique, and super tackle opportunity, but nothing being given. That's a 2-point raid for Ajay Pandit, Periyar Panthers. The wind is blowing in the direction of Periyar Panthers yet again.
Very much. See, Vishal Patyal, this is what I was trying to say. He's good in terms of the ankle holds. He's not good in terms of the dash or the blocks. That is a big skill that has been needed. Because we are now just another all out away. Third all out. Saurav Kumar Singh tries his best, but Sindh Sonics have been pushed to the third all out. And once again, that right flank, very, very strong with Vijay being there.
Substitution, Periyar Panthers.
Look at that. Goes for the running bonus, but then ankle is being taken care of. Yet again, super all-out points. Now, you've been talking about Vishal not going for those dashes and all. Now, you have left, if that's the case, Naveen, what happens is, like opposite team, team understands the skills of Vishal. Now they understand that he'll only go for ankle holds. Now if ankle holds are possible only when you have a right raider playing against a left defender. But when
Correct.
you put in left raiders, there is no opportunity for you to. So he'll be, almost with no
Bonus
weapons
plus
there.
point,
So
Periyar
every defender
Panthers.
needs to adapt more skills depending upon the raiders.
Yeah, absolutely. And look at that is why Akshit today has been so successful. Goes for the kick on that right corner, gets the bonus, and then also gets him out. So somewhere you will have to understand Saurav Kumar, the right corner there. He should understand as a skipper that they'll have to train more for Vishal Patial's dashes and blocks, along with Arvind Ojha, the coach with Sindh Sonics. Most importantly, just to have those strong
Captain, please.
dashes coming from that left corner.
10. During the race, don't not shouting.
A small warning.
Yeah.
Periyar Panthers.
And that's for
During
Vijay
the
on the
race,
right corner
shouting.
because he was just trying to prompt something during the raid. That's not a fair play. So just a small warning, nothing to worry. But if the same player gets the same green card in the same match, that would be considered as an yellow card. So that would be a 2-minute suspension. It did not happen so far in this edition of Yuva Kabaddi Mansoon edition so far.
Bonus plus point.
Yeah, I
Periyar
hope that will now
Panthers.
also come in because we saw a couple of them in the summer edition. Once again, Akshay Dhul is got his Super 10 and with the bonus attempt and another failed tackle coming in from that right flank. Oh, that's a weak spot. And that is why, I think that is why even Surinder Singh hoped to replace Chetan Sahu and put in Akshay Dhul, a stronger left-hander. Balraj Singh steals the point, but that's the strategy now that's coming out. Vishal Patial is good on that left corner. So if you see, out of 41 points, Radhika, I think 20 of them, even 23, 24 points would have come from the error in the right flank.
Now that's what we've been talking about. Balraj not spreading his arms. Now once he spread it, he got that running hand touch on the right cover. So that is what is needed. Again, a silly error from the left cover.
Jersey number 10. 1 point.
Yeah.
It's
Once
Periyar
again, Vishal
Panthers.
Patial, left corner, not going across. See, Radhika, this is the problem with him. You do not understand what to do. And then the chain. He is in two minds whether to leave the chain, whether to go. But he has to work on his blocks. He has to work on his dashes. Simple, simple. See, we've seen the cover defenders always going for the dashes. But the change in game is coming very thick and fast as Balraj Singh once again with the kick
1 point.
takes off left corner. It's not just the covers now. The corners also have to go for the dash. There's no 2 points out of it.
What a brilliant kick execution was that. And we talked about not leaving the chain off, but the corner defenders, what happens are in charge of holding the chain, so they know when to leave it. The in players are not holding you. You are taking care of the in player, so you
Correct.
should know when to leave your hands free.
Yeah, see now. Oh, goes in for the reverse ankle hold. Misses it out once again. Akshay Dhul is enjoying the errors that's coming in from the right flank. Another bonus plus one. 3 consecutive raids. He's got bonus plus one, and bonus plus one. Just because the right corner is not working well for Sindh Sonics. What a weak spot. If we can suggest it or if we can watch it from the commentator's box, the players would have seen it even before the match, isn't it?
Absolutely. The pressure is piling up for Sindh Sonics. Everything they wanted to do right is not going their way. The gap
Jersey
is
number
widening
3,
in the
1
score,
point,
so they're
Sindh
trying to
Sonics.
put up more mistakes there.
Yeah, that's just a solitary point given away from the right in. Somewhere he wanted to be a hero there, Ajay Pandit, with the surprise attack. That's not happened. Speaking about surprise attacks, come on. How can I forget Sultan of Surprises, Ankit, from that right in position? Another error from Akshay Dhul.
Jersey number
He's been
2,
selected
1 point,
Sultan of
Periyar
Surprises.
Panthers.
Ankit there for the professional league, in the franchisee league. I think he's in that camp. Because in the summer edition, my God, he was a revelation. And other in defenders actually tried to do what he used to do. And that was so important for the in defenders, who are raiders, of course, but to put in that surprise attack. And that's not been seen
Absolutely.
yet in the Monsoon edition.
And we did see a couple of them, but then not much as we have seen in the previous
Red
one.
out.
But then slowly
1
the
point,
teams would pick up.
Periyar
I'm sure about
Panthers.
that. And yet again, a brilliant bonus skill executed by the Panthers here. Look at that.
Yeah.
1 foot, and that's a back holder from the left corner.
Yeah, Sandeep also says, let me get in some points for myself. And now, Sindh Sonics once again already on 3 all-outs, 26 points trailing. And this is not the right time that once again the right corner will do an effective block. Yes, this is time. This is what we are talking about. Vishal Patyal comes across from the left corner, gets a successful block. He's still 12 minutes away from this game and he's correcting his mistakes, Radhika.
This is a good one. When you need to calculate the distance between you to the radar, only then you should execute what kind of skill you're going for. So that's a good one from Vishal finally.
Yeah, finally is the word. Because we were pushing him actually from the commentary box to go for that. There. Sandeep's ankle holds.
Red
No
out.
problem
1
whatsoever.
point.
And Sanskar Mishra is in all the problem in the world to get rid of that grasp.
Beautiful coordination from the corner to the cover. They understand the body language within the team, when the team would pounce and when one should go for the support. So that coordination and such coordination, there's no coordination in fact. So
Raider
I
out.
think the Raider go
1
also.
point.
Oh, is he out?
Sindh
Looks
Sonics.
like that's a good dash though.
Yeah.
Well confused the Raider defender was.
Yeah, there you go. Binod Kumar has done a good job. He's done a good job and he's not celebrating. So that shows the body language of Sindh Sonics. So Binod Kumar, when you have that momentum going your way against Ajay Pandit, why don't you go ahead and celebrate and put up that important body language that's so important. Now Vishal Patel has to come in and raid. The defender was struggling. He has to go in and raid. He's got his man. Running and touch onto a right corner. Vijay has been taken out. So come on. Now just pull up some socks. Put up that aggression. Put up that body language and see if Periyar Panthers can falter.
Now this is kind of deceptive, the defense of Periyar Panthers thought, he would go empty-handed, but then somehow he, accelerates and gets the right corner there. So 1 rate point and 1 defensive point for Vishal Patyal so far.
Oh yes. Yeah, right. Now for Sindh Sonics, something to cheer about. He steals the bonus to Akshay Dhul, but he's been pinned down. And from that right corner. Very well done. And once again, the left cover comes across right in time. Binod Kumar is turning it around for them. Nicely done. Balraj Singh is being substituted out. Is that a good move, Radhika? I doubt so.
Aman, he is so far the best in the team though. He has 6 rate points to himself. Much better than Sanskar Mishra today. So I'm not sure why did this happen.
Yeah, really. Vishal Patyal, he might have got a lucky 2 running hand touches, but you cannot rely on him as a raider. It's fine for 2 points. But then the defense on the next time, they will not allow him to do this again and again.
It's a very, very slow paced encounter. We don't see multiple What was that? It's an easy, it's like a practice session match for Periyar Panthers.
Periyar Panthers.
Yeah, very much. And Sindh Sonics have been struggling. They struggled in the summer edition, now even in the monsoon. Why they struggle is because they do not have that coordination in the team, which is really required. Now see the skipper himself, Saurav Kumar, from that right corner. That right corner has been a bother. It's been a big spot of worry for Sindh Sonics for sure.
Sanskar Mishra goes back empty-handed here, which was not expected because they are trailing 14 points. So that's a big blow actually with 8 minutes in the game. At least if you have Raiders, come on, step up and look for those points.
So easy for Ajay Pandit once again.
1 point.
There you go.
Periyar Panthers.
Binod Kumar, who was trying to do a good job. Switches ends. Switches ends. He's good as a right cover. Then switches to a left cover. Gets himself out. Oh, they are going with Vishal Patyal here, Radhika, as a raider. There you see. As I said, you can only be lucky twice. You just can't get lucky every single time as a defender if you have to get raid points. And what a block that was.
Absolutely. The block was good. It was like a wrestling move, but then look at the support and the follow through action the team has done. So these are the basic skills one needs to learn. What Snoopy done once you go for the support. You know, how you go for the support and where you turn the raider. So that's so important.
Yes, very much. And of course, now Raja Ranveer, number 14, is coming onto that left corner position. And then the combination once again working. This is nice to see.
1 point.
Harinder Paswan, the man with the bandage on his nose, does well on that right corner. There you go. And keeping down Ajay Pandit would needed a Herculean task. Now this is what we want to see, Radhika, isn't it? Because we want to see teams fighting and losing. It's okay to lose, but you have to put up that fight.
Absolutely, you know, there would be a lot of talent scouting goes on, as we say. This is an opportunity where this Yuva talent meeting, you know, bigger opportunities. So at least play to your strength. If you lose, that's okay. People would appreciate, you know, that you have fought the war and then you have lost it, rather than just, you know, leaving your weapons there and just standing there.
Yeah, beautifully put across. Yes, that's okay. That's okay to lose the battle, but win the war. Yeah, put up that fight. The battle is won on the points table when you go through to those next rounds and then finally on that summit round. But if you put down your weapons even in the war, even if your basic skills are not being exhibited well, that's what we will be appreciating, and nobody will probably be liking that. Yeah, as you said, talent scouting, very much there. See what happened to Parthik Dhakar Dhaya. He was not on the winning end. He was not on the winning team. But then, as a talent, he was being picked by the franchisees. Once again, a diving angle hold by Sumit for the Periyar Panthers. He's done well today on that right corner.
Brilliant. You know, when you go for those double ankle dive hold, no possibility that the raider would move an inch. So that's a good one. And this is so easy for the Periyar Panthers, and you know, they are going nearly close to 50% of their raid success rate here.
And that's because Akshay Dhul has come out from the bench, and without Chetan Sahu, if you can put up 52 points, just imagine if that man had come down. It would have probably be reached 80 or 90. Wow, there you go. Harinder Paswan commits the error. He was good on a couple of occasions, but this time, once again, Akshay Dhul gets his 18th point on that right flank.
Deceptive moves, like, you know, thought, you know, he would attempt for the bonus, but then executes a kick. So that's a good one for the young raiders to think right on time what to do. This is Binod for us. But then look at that. He goes into the clutches of the defense.
Raider out. 1 point.
Left corner, Sandeep was actually waiting there. Like with the nets.
You know?
Yeah. It was wide open nets. Look at that. Just goes and gets stuck. Gets stuck there. And now I think it's formalities for the Sindh Sonics. They have been now down to 3 men. Now, can something happen? Can Raja Ranveer pounce on this super tackle situation on the left corner? He is ready with the chain. It's a very good opportunity. They have to do this. Number 3 gets across and gets the support from there as well. Umesh Parthe with the combination of his skipper Saurav Kumar has got through to super tackle going.
You know, today Umesh was the only spark in the team. You know, he's been good enough, whether you're taking the left corner, the left cover, or you're going for the support, he was spot on. Rest of them, you know, not quite impressive. You know, they're not putting up the fighting pace. That's the worry for me, Naveen.
Yeah, and importantly, the fighting phase will come in with the body language. So the body language, see, after you've got the super tackle, you've sent in Vishal Patyal. Oh, he's got multiple points. He's got multiple points.
2 points.
Yes. And Sumit Chillo for the first time commits an error along with Sandeep.
I mean, this is what we say, you know, when the support goes in parallel, it turns advantage for the raider. just take one step ahead and try to block the raider. These are so basic things. And again, when you learn kabaddi, these are the basic things that you need to show up. When you go parallel, it will turn advantage to the raider. Just skip that thing, so that you don't do the errors every now and then.
Yeah, and especially the covers. I understand the team coordination, team support, team help, all those important words. But when the raider is diagonally opposite to the lobby and in that parallel motion towards the midline, just try and not go for it. There. Once again, Sanskar.
Jersey number
Where was
14,
this speed?
1 point.
Where was this speed
Sindh
for
Sonics.
that 35 minutes before this?
When hand touches, that's what we've been talking about, Sanskar, Mishra, or, we can talk about Balraj not spreading up their wings. When they open up, they are getting those touch points. Now, when they go back, try to see the videos, what the match yet again, they would understand how did they get point and how did they not. They should try to analyze their own game when they get back.
Now that's so much needed. That's so much needed, isn't it? Because we've been used to our coaches making us sit in front of those numerous number of videos and telling what has worked for you today, what did not work, how were you not comfortable. And that's so important for Sindh Sonics to keep on doing this. Sanskar Mishra. Oh, there's a little bit of a discussion on. Probably saying the raider was out. Is the Periyar Panthers or
Sindh Sonics.
the Sindh Sonics get that all important single point? That's fine.
I mean, a kick executed, nothing got it, but the right cover, he did not completely finish off the dash. This is do or die raid. If you have that patience, then at least, they will have that all-out point.
And look at what Saurav Kumar is doing on the right corner. I would have so much wanted Harinder Paswan to be there. But the skipper Saurav Kumar is leaving the bonus. Come on. You just have to put Akshit Dul under pressure. It's a do or die raid. He's not going for a touch point. All right. It's a super tackle situation on. And why do you don't pounce on Akshit Dul? What was the necessity of not going for him as Vijay gets dodged by Sanskar? Now with the do or die raid, imagine if Akshit Dul had been put under pressure. It was just an all out that you need, and you would have had at least a couple of seconds more to try and put up another fight in the match.
Now, when Akshit Dul comes in, I think this is the time when you can stay quiet rather than going and making those errors. Bonus given away, but just hold on for next 10 seconds. Just hold on and you get out. He wanted to play the trick of getting into the lobby without the touch, but the defense just give it a pause. And this is the first all-out point for Sindh Sonics finally.
Yes, finally the first all-out coming back, and Sindh Sonics are just trying to fight it back. Very nice, but I would have wanted Akshit Dul to be out on that do or die raid itself, because Saurav Kumar gave away that bonus and then the all-out was inflicted. That's fine. But Akshit Dul, I think, was not, he was just surrendering. I wouldn't have liked him so much if he had stepped into the lobby. Good that he didn't. He was just standing there inside the court. And there you go. Sanskar Mishra's game is over.
Raider out. 1 point. Periyar Panthers.
Yes, bonus being awarded, but then the raider is being taken care of by the back hold.
And Radhika, as we speak, you know what? As Ankush is raiding, Akshit Dul has got his double super 10. 20 points now. Come on. Even if Chetan Sahu and Akshit Dul, if both of them would have been there, I will really take a bet on 80 to 85 points, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, maybe that would have been the case.
I mean, when you look at the opponent team, that's how you plug in your top 7. When you think your opposition is not that great a form, then you will try to use your bench strength. That's what is happening with Periyar Panthers. That's a good sign, though, Naveen. They're trying their bench strength. Contact game, anything could happen to any player any day. So trying your bench strength, giving them confidence, giving them practical exposure to the match is so important.
Yeah, very much, and it's always needed. And we've seen what happened in the summer edition. We saw how Ashish Narwal was struggling with all the legs, hands, his neck, everything being plastered and bandaged. so important to have the bench always match ready. And surprisingly, Vishal Patel has got 4 raid points. Now, when a defender like Vishal Patel can do it, why not Balraj Singh? Why not Sanskar Mishra? Yeah, that's the end of the match and the end of Sindh Sonics' troubles in this match. At least 58 for the Periyar Panthers and only 39 for the Sindh Sonics. And Radhika, as you and me were speaking, you have to have your wings spread with Balraj Singh and Sanskar Mishra. Obviously, we can only suggest, but they will have to go back to the drawing room with Arvind Oja Saab, the coach. They'll have to watch a lot of videos.
Absolutely. I mean, you have your strength, but you can't just fear the opponent just without not even trying. You don't have the positive body language, then that would give positive momentum to the opposite team. That's what we have seen. There was no fighting face at all from Sindh Sonics, but then 4-match losing streak is a big blow for the team.
Very, very big blow. And I'm surprised the way Vishal Patel has got points. How did he get it? It's just because of the quick raids, lovely running hand touches, and he was there in the game. Even if he could not get it on the defense, he made sure that he contributed for Sindh Sonics in the raiding department. So why not Balraj Singh and Sanskar Mishra? But anyways, let's talk about the Periyar Panthers' efforts. And it is that one name was once again proved and tested. He's a very, very good bench strength to have is Akshit Dhul. As along with Ajay Pandit, he was trying his best, but there you go. Akshit Dhul, he was enjoying the errors coming in from that right flank of Sindh Sonics. 20 points for him today, and he's been the hero for the boys in black. And don't forget about the defense. My God, they were real on hot on fire. They were just firing on all cylinders. And for the Periyar Panthers, the top defense also coming from Vijay Dhul. He had been getting 4 points for themselves. He was a good hand in that defense. And then Sandeep Saini, the top left corner with a high five with 6 points. And there you go. That's a confirmation. 16 tackle points, 36 raid points. Everything much, much above than the Sindh Sonics. And a dominating performance by Periyar Panthers. And Sindh Sonics, of course, will still be feeling the pressure of being at the bottom of the table. And only 2 teams getting eliminated and only 8 teams going through to the booster round will be very, very important for them to try and do something, the Sindh Sonics. As we conclude this match, the next match, of course, is the Roba Tigers, another bottom place team taking on the upper place team with Aravali Arrows. And then at 4 p.m. we have Panchala Pride and Murthal Magnets. And then Kaziranga Rhinos, the table toppers, will be taking on Vijayanagara Veers. But for the next match, it's the all-important game for Tadoba Tigers, who will be taking on Aravali Arrows at 2 p.m. I was Navin Chowdhury along with Radhika Reddy. Radhika, thank you so much. It was fun as always with you speaking. And we will see you soon at 2 p.m. But you'll have to come back very shortly for Periyar Panthers and Sindh Sonics post-match presentation. Stick on with us.